Hello! Let's just wait. Mas maraming people na dumating, viewers. Hi, Kun! Thank you for coming on time. Hi, Joya, one of our Mindanao Young Leaders alumni. And hi, Sophia. Thanks for coming in on time. Whoever's watching, let us know where you're watching from. Comment nyo where in Mindanao or maybe some else part of the Philippines in the world kayo nagjo-join. Hi! Hi, Luis. So, hello sa lahat. Maayong hapon sa tanan. Isang mainit na pagbati sa lahat. Thank you for choosing to spend your Halloween or the first day of your special holidays with us. Today, we have an exciting number of people we'll be talking to today para mas makilala pa natin kung ano yung Mindanao Young Leaders program. And nice to see that we have viewers joining us from Maguindanao. Hello, from Marawi City, Lanao. Hello, and I think also one from you all the way from New Zealand. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Half day lang daw today. I know, and thank you kahit half day. You chose it to spend. You chose to spend it watching this Instagram live for a Mindanao Young Leaders program. So before we even start to talk about ano nga ba yung experience, what is it like to become a participant of the Mindanao Young Leaders Program? Ano nga ba yung Mindanao Young Leaders Program in the first place? And I hope lahat ng viewers natin ngayon will stay until the very end because we have a very special surprise announcement exclusive for you. You'll be the first ones to know this announcement. So without further ado, I'm super excited to introduce our first guest for today. Na I would say is truly one of the MinYLP OGs. He's an alumna from the very first cohort of the Mindanao Young Leaders Program and now acts as one of its learning advisors. So, invite lang natin siya sa screen. Mukhang lahat na, oh, it looks like someone is joining us as well from Canada. And mga fellow OGs from 2019. Hello, hello. And there you have it. Hi, Kun. Thank you sa pag-share ng ano. ang, pa- ang powerful naman ng pag-join mo from the car. Thank you for as a multitasker. Hi, Hilton. Meron ka bang sarili mong intro na gusto i-share aside from being a part of Minoy LP about your advocacy, everything?
Yes, rinig naman ako, no? Because this is
Dinig
my
na
first time.
dinig.
All right. So, I'm Hilton, and I'm one of the first participants, no, sa first batch namin sa Mindanao Young Leaders last 2019. And my advocacy is in sports for development and peace building. So, I'm currently the general manager of the Davao Durian Rugby Football Club. So, we use sports games, physical activities for development objectives like health, education, safeguarding, um, gender equity, and even for climate education. So, yun po.
Thanks, Hilton. Marami na nagsisay hello sa'yo sa comment section kung gusto mo mag-scroll through. Pero later on that, but in the meantime, please continue leaving your love on the comment section and the hearts emojis for Hilton. So, Hilton, what is the Mindanao Young Leaders Program?
So, yeah, the Mindanao Young Leaders Program is a capacity sharing program for young leaders belonging to different civil society organizations sa Mindanao. So this is a program by the Union Aid and their in-country partner, which is the Interfacing Development Interventions for Sustainability, which is an environmental NGO here in Davao City, and Victoria University of Wellington. And the program is supported by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade, New Zealand. So in a nutshell, that's it.
Thanks for sharing that nutshell, Hilton. Pero I love that the word is really emphasized with what MinYLP is na it's capacity sharing. But aside from that, I'd love to know what is it that MinYLP wants to achieve?
So essentially, Mindanao, the MinYLP wants to develop young leaders from different civil society organizations. And of course, because these young leaders are from these CSOs, in turn, empowering yung mga CSOs din from Mindanao. So we're focusing on leadership and development, no, for those in different sectors. For example, you are in agriculture, in peace building, in gender equality, social inclusion, health, or whatever advocacy that you may have. So essentially, you may be able to participate and ayun, learn a lot from this program.
Thanks, Hilton. Sabi mo, you'll be able to learn a lot from this program. As a learning advisor yourself, I think you can attest na marami talaga mal-learn yung participants. But how does it look like? Kunyari, naging participant na ako sa program. Ano kaya mga maranasan ko inside? And bago mo sagutin yung Hilton, I just want to say hello to the new viewers who joined us. You can leave your questions or comments in the comment section and leave hearts as we go through this live. Okay, back to the program, Hilton. What's the structure of the program?
So ayun, so di ba meron tayong application, and then once you're selected, you will undergo a sustainable development course. So meron tayong sustainable development course na part 1 and part 2. Part 1 which will happen in April, and then merong parang 12 weeks, April, May, June, that you will have the part 1 here in the Philippines or in Mindanao or kung saan man kayo online. And then it will be followed with a 2-week residential course early June. And by September, mangyayari yung Sustainable Development Course Part 2, which is in New Zealand. So that will be another 12 weeks ulit. So what you're gonna cover here is different topics sa Sustainable Development Course, like ano ba yung sustainable development, ano ba yung mga human rights, ano ba yung mga environmental sustainability, all these different topics, no, we will be covering. And we will also cover, part of it will be your English development course. So essentially, how you can communicate in the development space, ano yung mga professional English, working English language para magamit natin sa professional settings or sa mga action projects natin when writing and communicating. So, ayun. And after that, magkakaroon tayo ng action project. So, you will be given a chance to propose a action project or action research involving your advocacy and yung community that you want to work with. And of course, this should be supported by your civil society organization. So meron ding part 1 and part 2 yun. Of course, we want to make sure that backed by research, no, na yung ating gagawin is totoong may consultation with the participants or the community. Hindi lang siya something na gusto lang natin gawin, but it is definitely something that's needed, and mas lalo natin maintindihan na yung problem. And the phase 2 will be on the implementation. So working with the community, ano yung mga approaches na pwede nating gawin to address yung mga challenges ng community. So ayun, in a nutshell again, basically yun yung parang whole flow of the program.
Thank you for that very comprehensive nutshell. No, Hilton. So, it sounds like napaka-comprehensive, no? So, recap lang sa ating, sa viewers natin. Merong sustainable course once you get accepted. Part 1 in Mindanao. Part 2, you'll spend in Aotearoa, New Zealand. And then after nun, hindi pa natatapos because you'll also have an action project where you will work directly with your community. And my 2 parts then, iyon. And of course, aside from action project, tapos na ba yung MinYLP journey mo? Or may opportunities pa ba to join and participate in the network, Hilton?
Yes, so one of the benefits din ng program is you will have access to a network of young leaders and their CSOs. So malaki siyang network wherein you have a chance to work with the different young leaders and then the alumni. Every year, nagkakaroon tayo ng alumni conference wherein we get to share our experiences, we get to share resources, learning, and to push forward yung mga advocacies din natin and to an opportunity to create more impact din. So, yun. And then, kahit natapos na kami sa batch 2019, ongoing pa rin yung alumni network. There are opportunities in pag may mga projects, we do collaborative work with each other. For example, kami just recently, we're planning to run work with one of our alumni, which is in the sexual and reproductive health space, no? So we are working with the sports and youth, and then they're working with health. So there are opportunities that you can work together. So ayun, we're still very active, and that's something that you can look forward to if you'll become part of the program.
Super exciting na beyond the learning, you'll also get to collaborate with fellow young leaders passionate about sustainable development in Mindanao. And if you feel ko rin yung excitement sa comment section kasi marami-rami na tayong questions that came in. So I'll read them, and Kun, tulungan mo ako sagutin yung questions. So the first question is from Abs Asman. Sir, what if po I work in the government and I do volunteer work? Possible po ba maka-join sa MinYLP?
Yes. So the answer to that is yes. But you will be representing your civil society organization. So yan. So ang one of the requirements is you have to be volunteering or working in a civil society organization. It doesn't matter if you're also working with the government, as long as you are active doon sa volunteer work mo.
Great. Alam mo, speaking of civil society organizations, marami-rami na rin questions around kung eligible ba daw yung CSO nila to apply for the organization. So siguro ihalo ko na lang yung question ni Lady Farms and Enterprises. Pwede ba po mag-apply if from a farmer association, and kailangan ba sex-registered ang organization? Tanong ni Divine pa rin Sora 97. And can CSOs from Luzon and Visayas join the program? So siguro Kun, i-share mo na lang sa amin, ano bang klaseng CSOs ang eligible for MinYLP?
Yes, hindi kailangan na SEC registered siya. And all of those parang mga tinatanong ninyo na organizations or CSOs are eligible. So as long as you undergo the application process, and then makikita naman natin yung civil society organizations ninyo na, let's say, apparent or clear naman yung objective at kung ano yung mga naging projects ninyo or yung mga ginagawa ninyo sa communities, then definitely pwede naman. So yeah. And ano pa yung ibang questions?
Thanks for clarifying yan. So just take the jump and apply kung gumagawa ng community work in Mindanao yung CSO nyo. We highly encourage you to apply. So, but there's another related question sa CSO, no? Na may important question si Velvete. Pwede po ba from international org, pero based in Mindanao ang work?
Yes. So, pwede. As long as you're doing work in Mindanao, you are eligible to join or as a candidate for, or you can apply basically for the program.
Hilton. And I can relate to this question. No? I actually applied for MinYLP na ganito rin yung background ko. So as long as you really have a good grounding in a community in Mindanao and you're really passionate about your development challenge, please 100% apply. Okay, more questions coming in. Marami-rami tayong eligibility questions. Kanya, another follow-up question from Miss Lady Farms and Enterprises is, Ma'am, sir, ano po ang age limit natin?
Okay, so ang age limit po natin is 23 to 30 years old to qualify for as a young leader applicant. So yun po. And then if you want baka maging follow-up question, kailangan ba may educational attainment? Hindi po. So hindi kailangan college graduate ka or kung ano lang yung natapos mo. As long as, again, you're within that age range and you're actively working for a civil society organization in Mindanao.
How about kung tinatanong ni Kat the Crap, what if hindi naman magaling mag-English? Meron bang English proficiency requirements to join MinYLP?
So, ang English proficiency requirement natin, wala namang kailangang i-take na mga, ano tawag nito, yung mga IELTS, wala namang ganun. However, we need to make sure that you will be supported. So, hindi primary consideration for selection yung English proficiency ninyo, but there has to be some level that mag-work yung kailangan na maging effective pa rin sa inyo. Like when you go to New Zealand, makakapag-communicate kayo effectively. However, it's not gonna be a concern because again, we have the English development course wherein if you have specific needs, you will be supported naman before you go to the SDC Part 2 which is in New Zealand. So, hindi siya kailangan maging barrier for you to participate.
Mm. Absolutely. That's why I actually partner ng program yung English for Development course to help you ease into the program. So hopefully, wag kayong kulbaan or kabahan kung sa English abilities nyo because the program is really about learning. Okay, a couple more questions and then we'll say goodbye to Hilton and welcome our new guest. So next two questions are about eligibility again. What if, sabi ni Ed Marmolod, I am an Indigenous youth leader and a volunteer of a CSO. Could I join po or pwede maka-join muna sa CSO before joining? Applying for the program, I mean.
So, you have to be an active volunteer or member of a civil society organization for you to qualify. And actually, we also highly encourage participants from our indigenous communities in Mindanao. So, and then a lot of our members are from the indigenous communities. Benefit because yun din yung isa sa mga magiging target for learning pagdating ninyo sa New Zealand. We have the Maori as an indigenous community doon that you can share with your mga learnings and ano yung mga experiences din nila. For sure, there are a lot based sa ating experiences no sa ating mga ibang kasama na nasa IP community. Marami silang natututunan galing doon sa experiences din ng mga Maori natin na mga friends doon sa New Zealand. So, yes, definitely, we are encouraging you to apply.
Thank you, Hilton. And I agree, we do have napaka-thriving na aming Indigenous community sa MinYLP Alumni Network. So I hope you join us because we need more Indigenous voices, especially from Mindanao. So I'll answer na lang itong kay Nor. Ano din kasi na-answer na to ni Hilton kanina, similar question. If you are a medical social worker working in a government institution, is CSO a requirement to be part of MinYLP? Yes. Still, even if you're just a volunteer, as long as you're active in that CSO, qualified ka pa rin to apply. So my next two questions, last na talaga to, Kun, and then I promise I let you go and mag-relax ka dyan sa car trip mo. Is another question from Absi, Sir Kun, especially targeted for you. Need po ba na may action project proposal na or idea kung anong gustong gawin before I apply?
No, it's not a requirement. However, we'd like to have an idea of ano yung idea din ninyo on what the challenges are in your communities, ano yung tingin ninyo na ano yung currently na ginagawa na ninyo to address these challenges. So hindi siya hard requirement but we want to make sure that you understand ano yung community na you're working with, ano yung mga ginagawa ninyo. That would be one of the things that we will be looking at para for selections, no. Hindi siya magiging ganung kalaking problema. If meron, then that's good as well. Pero actually part ng program yung paggawa ng action project and then formulate nun. So, you will be experiencing that during the program. So whatever you have right now is good. Possible siya na mag-change depende on on your learnings, on the journey that you will go through during the program. So hindi siya hard requirement, but yes, if you have it, the challenges of your community and the things that you're currently doing to address those. So yun po.
I think we lost Kun mabilis. Pero I think in a nutshell, in Kun's words, nga, no, you don't need a proposal talaga as long as you're very clear on your community's needs and your development challenge. Lagi nga namin sinasabi sa MinYLP program, fall in love with the problem, not the solution. All right, last question and next questions. Don't worry, just leave your cues kasi babalikan natin yan at the end of this Instagram live. This question is from Coley. May requirement ba ilang years dapat nag-exist ang organization for you to be considered? Good question.
Yeah, wala naman siyang requirement. However, we want to make sure that the organization has been doing significant
Hmm.
naman na parang bago nyo lang binuo
Oh
yung ano
no.
yung
Okay.
organization, and then parang for the sake lang na let's say maka-join kayo sa a program. So it has to be clear, it has to be established kung ano yung work na ginagawa niyo sa community, while walang specific requirements, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, on the length of gaano nakatagal yung CSO, as long as klaro kung ano yung ginagawa ninyo and ano yung mga engagements ninyo with the community. So I think yun yung kailangan nating makita.
Thank you for clarifying. Very important point. Please do not create a CSO para lang mag-apply sa MinYLP as long as your organization is doing real change and on-ground community work in Mindanao. You are more than welcome to apply. So thank you so much, Kun. May parting words ka ba for our viewers before you bid adieu?
Sige, so basically, just like me, just try your luck in applying. Hindi kayo dapat matakot, especially if you're really passionate about what you're doing and you really have the heart for development, especially sa communities ninyo. So you're not necessarily doing this for yourself, although this also contributes to your personal and professional development. But more than that, you're trying to do your best to work for the communities na you have. So basically, with that, please do apply, and I encourage you to try, no? So wala namang mawawala kung mag-a-apply tayo. So I guess that's it.
Have courage and apply. Thank you, Kun. And amping-amping sa biyahe. Hi! So, viewers, please huwag kayong malas because we have an exciting group of alumni who will be joining us. So, I'll invite them to the screen now. Sige na, Kun. You
Bye.
can go. Bye. Someone sends flowers for Kun and claps from Abs. Okay. So we have an exciting group of alumni na magjo-join. Akala niyo yun lang, we have more. So, na-excite akong ipakilala sa inyo yung next na alumni natin because, hi, eto na, dito na yung first one. Masasabi kong sila ay actually isang group ng bestie. So, magiging masaya to na chikahan. Dahil nauna na si Dyanne. Dyanne is an emerging indigenous leader from the Malalag Tribal Council and alumni of MinYLP 2022. So welcome, Dyanne. Meron ka bang gustong ipakilala sa sarili mo to our viewers?
Yes, hello. Good afternoon sa inyong lahat. Okay, madyaw ambong kami lahat. Ako kare si Dyanne Grace Tenorio Cabigas from Malalag, Davao del Sur. And ako po ay isang IP Youth Leader. I am the Municipal Indigenous Youth Federation President. And yun po, ang focus ko po nga advocacy is more on culture because we are bringing the 3 Ps nga na promote, protect, and preserve our culture as indigenous people. And sa mga nakabalo diha na ako taga Malalag, ang ako adayng tribo is taga Kaulo. So ayun, very happy ko na ako diri sa ato ang IG live. And hello sa akong mga kauban diha.
Thank you, Dyanne. It's such an honor to have you because we really need more indigenous young leaders in Mindanao and the Philippines. Meron pang isang guwapa na nag-join, also from the same cohort as Dyanne. She is a labor unionist and a human rights defender from Davao City. Please leave your comments and flood your heart emojis for Ariana. Ariana, pakilala ka naman.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jo, for that warm welcome. No? And also, nakagandang in discussion din. No? But yes, I'm Ariana, but I'm not a labor unionist. I'm just working in a labor focus focus on labor rights issues here in the and even in Mindanao. No? So that's it. And also, we're working with human rights labor rights issues.
Thank you, Ariana, for also clarifying that. Napakaganda na we have such a diverse set of young leaders ngayon. And of course, last but not the least, this alumni is from the 2021 cohort of MinYLP and uses fashion and culture as a vehicle for peace in Marawi City. Let us welcome Jal. Hi, Jal. Can you introduce yourself to our viewers?
Yes po, hello po. Good afternoon, mapiyap kagabi, kanalangon. I'm Jal Mustari. Originally, I'm from Marawi City. Well, still live there, but right now I'm based in Iligan City. I'm a social-cultural entrepreneur.
Beautiful. Thank you, Jal. Now, let's get it started. Ang raming nagsishare ng love nila and request ng shoutouts. And we'll get back to that later, I promise. But for now, let's hear from the experience ng ating alumni. So I'll open this question for anyone, and anyone can answer. How did the program support you in your leadership journey, both from a personal and the professional level? So nawala si Ariana, but hopefully makabalik siya. Pero Jal or Dyanne, who wants to answer first?
Okay,
Sino ang mauna sa atin?
sige, I'll answer na lang. So, if I get it right, you're asking kung paano nakatulong ang program with my personal and professional life, no?
Yes.
Well, when it comes to personal, I think MinYLP is more than just a network. It became a family to me. Um, it you know the program gives an assurance that you actually have a support system. A support system that would not judge you if you like commit mistakes and would not judge you for who you truly are. So, in that sense, it really contributed a lot when it comes to my personal life. I built a very, very, very strong friendship among the young leaders. They became my sisters and brothers. Um, Also, with my professional life, I would say that my leadership improved a lot, especially when it comes to considering the three cross-cutting issues of sustainable development. So every time I do something when in my professional career, I would always think about sustainability.
Thanks, Jal. It's really great to hear, sabi nga ni same tang _17 sa comments is na it sounded like the program was really a safe space for you both for your personal and professional life. Ganun rin ba siya for you, Dyanne, or something different?
Yes, I agree with Jal. Actually nga, yung programa talaga is binuo talaga to share who you are and who your community is. So whatever you share, yung lahat talaga nakikinig. So lahat din na gusto din, marami din silang naibibigay ng mga inspirasyon, insights sa iyo kung paano mo gagawin yung mga challenges, development challenge na nakikita mo sa inyong community. So ayun, malaking tulong talaga ang MinYLP. Kasi nga, as a young leader nga, IP youth leader here in our community, talagang kung sabihin mo kasing IP, ang unang maririnig mo ngay leader is hindi sila masyadong nagsasalita, mahiyain, gano'n na mga ugali ang nakikita. Pero in reality, hindi po talaga yan ang totoo. Doon nakikita sa MinYLP kung sino talaga, kung sino ka talaga. At saka, sa professional level naman, ang dami talagang naitulong ng MinYLP. Unang-una, dahil nga nagkaroon tayo ng masising pag-aaral when it comes sa sustainable development. So, ikaw, meron kang mga advocacy, mga project na gina-implement sa iyong community. So, yun, nadadagdag mo yung kaalaman mo sa iyong mga proposal nga for your community. And then, marami ka ding makikilala along the way. And of course, no, ang dami na rin nagpapatulong rin sa'yo, no? Yan yung ang dami talagang mga magagandang alaala, magandang experience when it comes to MinYLP. And I am very happy and lucky to have the MinYLP family.
Super napapasmile ako nang naririnig ko yung experience mo na yun kasi sobrang relate talaga ako. I'm sure it sounds like napaka-empowering na experience sa'yo personally and professionally na program. How about sa'yo, Ariana? If you can hear us. Ayan. Okay lang, no worries. Ito yung tinatawag natin na internet inequity, isa sa challenges rin ng sustainable development. But once makabalik si Ariana, we'll get back to her. So, isa sa na, if maririnig niyo viewers, often na sinabi ni Jal and Dyanne is minention talaga nila yung community nila and kung gaano ka close yung heart nila and all their work really, not just with the program, but also personally, professionally, is support their community. So I'd love to hear and if you can share what are some development challenges that your community is facing, and I suppose how did the program support you in addressing those challenges? Siguro dahil nauna si Jal kanina, Diane, you can go
Okay.
first.
Well, for the IP community naman, ang daming mga development challenge talagang nakikita. Pero for my project for this MinYLP, so at first talaga, ang hirap kung ano yung gusto kong gawin for the MinYLP project. No? Kung magfo-focus ba ako sa culture or sa ibang
Mm.
development challenge. So ayun, dahil nga ako ay IP youth leader, nakikita ko ang pinakamalaking issue din dito sa community namin yung education. So ayun, nag-focus ako sa education. Actually, napakahirap po na i-address yung issue, especially yung out of
Mm.
school youth dito sa aming lugar. Pero nga dahil sa tulong ng MinYLP, ang dami kong natutunan during sa klase natin dito sa Mindanao at saka doon sa New Zealand. Ang dami kong natutunan yung um, pagkakaiba ng educational system natin dito sa Philippines and doon sa New Zealand. And then yung how the Maori community inside the school, no, how the culture embraces inside the educational system. And
Mm.
then doon, dahil doon din nabuo yung action project phase 2 ko, na soon malalaman niyo kung ano yun. Pero yeah, I'm very happy nga ang dami kong natutunan doon sa New Zealand because nga because of these issues of education and
Mm.
then IPs and hindi gusto talagang mag-aral because ang daming issues nga, problema when it comes to financial difficulties, yung mga discrimination pa ng mga IP youth natin na nararanasan inside the school, hindi lang inside the school but
Mm.
outside also in the community, no, ang dami nilang na receive na discrimination and then sabayan pa ng mga financial difficulties
Mm.
na kuan natin, no, ng parents nila. So ayun, ang daming mga problema. Pero ayun nga, hindi tayo nga hero, sabi ng isang mentor namin sa New Zealand, hindi tayo hero na isang
Mm.
agad natin sa action project ay masusolusyonan natin agad. Pero at least meron tayong hakbang or action na ginawa na step by step ma-address yung mga problemang nakikita natin sa community natin. So ayun, konti-konti, but at least we do and we act now.
Thank you, Diane. Tama na. Ang ganda ng pag-share ni Diane na napaka-complex. Kasi totoo naman, napaka-complex ng challenges na kinakaharap ng indigenous communities, ng communities sa Mindanao. But with the help of the program, mukhang natulungan mo in-narrow. Pero kahit na-narrow mo na education, napaka-complex pa din ng issue. And sabi nga ni Ed Marmolod sa comments, yes po ma'am, agree po. Similar rin ba na experience yun sa'yo, Jal, na parang napaka-complex ng issue, or can you tell us more about the development challenge naman na you addressed?
Yeah, I truly resonate doon sa when it comes to the complexity ng challenges, no. Hindi ito like black and white or hindi siya
Hmm.
wala siyang um it's complex. It's really issues intertwined, intersected, no. When it comes to my community, yung pinakamalaking challenge would be the socioeconomic challenges.
Mm.
As you may all know, after the 2017 Marawi siege, and then the pandemic came, and then the typhoons and all, I think we could all resonate as Filipinos na after a man-made or human-made or natural calamity, always dehado yung mga
Mm.
mahihirap. So nawawala ng trabaho, livelihood and all. But on my end, my research focuses on the single mothers kasi in my study it says that they are physically, economically, and psychologically impacted. So they are disproportionately impacted after a disaster. So when it comes to how the parang program helped me address this challenge. I think I would say na I've never been into a program na tutulungan ka talaga throughout, prior and after the program, would give you the support that you need as much as they can. And I owe that to the program kasi sometimes, these challenges are bigger than us.
Mm.
It's really hard to continue
Mm.
when you're also like battling with your personal and professional challenges. But when you know that there is someone, which is the program, ready to rescue you, you would be able to, sail again and go to places. But anyway, specifically when we were in New Zealand, binigyan kami ng opportunity na makavisit sa mga social enterprises.
Mm.
Ito sa New Zealand, ito mga social enterprises also create social impact. And then nakita namin na on my end, nakita ko na yung mga social enterprises doon are very human-centered. They prioritize the well-being of the humans, their constituents, rather than providing, economic opportunities. Well, it's different in the Philippines, but I think it's really important na makita natin yung importansya nung pagbibigay ng basic needs ng mga tao. And I think economic prosperity will follow, no? Ang
Mm.
hirap nung naghanap ka ng kabuhayan pero you're mentally unstable. So my experience really taught me to look into the human well-being, and also kaakibat nito is yung economic well-being. So it's actually a package when you want to
Mm.
do a social enterprise. It has to come together, the economic well-being and the human well-being. And when you combine this together, you'll have uh, a a a good impact, or the desired impact that you want to see.
Thank you, Jel, sa really sa pag-highlight na in order to battle these very complex and interconnected issues, kailangan natin ng heart and not just for ourselves, a personal well-being, but also yung collective well-being that you emphasize na MinYLP provides. Thank you so much, Ken and Jel. Wala pa tayo, halfway pa lang tayo ng conversation, pero sobrang inspired na ako and nakikita ko sa comments na na-inspire din sila. Gusto ko magbasa ng a few
Yeah.
comments before mag-share ng comments para ma-feel nyo na validated kayo and mahal ng community. Sabi ni ABDRXC, Osor ka, Bangsa, Maranao. And
That
gusto ko rin
means move
i-highlight yung
forward.
move
Move
forward.
forward. Yeah.
Beautiful. Parang sabi mo kanina yung keep sailing or say, keep sailing or magpatuloy lang. Merong sinabi rin si Ayami Kohli na gusto ko i-highlight. Sabi niya, this is the first time I hear of a program like MinYLP. Mega Manila area has a lot to learn and it's good to hear this exists. So kudos to all. And share ko rin sinabi ni Nor, ano din, na the diversified leadership of Mindanaoan youth leaders is inspiring. Exclamation point, heart vibrating emoji. And I agree, is one of the things na I really appreciate and love the most about Minoy LP is napaka-diverse ng ating network. So how does it feel like being a participant, working with people from diverse backgrounds and someone from an indigenous background, Dyanne? Baka you can share your experience.
Well, experience na ako. Actually, at first, you will really hesitate to speak up kasi nga you are very diverse, no? And then, of course, yung unang pagkikita ninyo is you will see the different, yung physical appearance. So, as an IP, parang na-i-intimidate ka. So, ayun, nang dahil na-i-intimidate ka, parang nahi-hesitate ka magsalita. But, um, habang tumatagal and nakikilala mo yung MinYLP family mo, you become more confident to speak with them. Hindi ka nang mahihiya ilabas kung sino ka. So, talagang nagiging from this to I know everyone can relate. At first, we are very shy, very silent. But at the end of the day, after the first day, parang, ang sobrang ingay na. Parang hindi na talaga sila, matahimik lahat. Kasi nga, we are all feel comfortable to each other. Yung sabi nga, kagaya kanina ni Jal, na we are, the Minoy LP talaga is a safe space for everyone. So, kahit nga we are from different tribes, from different background, from different community, but ang feel natin parang iisa lang tayo kasi nga we have our own advocacy na parang pinaglalaban natin. Ayun.
Ang ganda na ma-learn na nag-come out ka of your shell. Sabi nga ni Dyanne, paano ulit yan? Yung unang ganito ka, tapos
From this to,
totoo yan. Akala niyo, joke lang yun ni Dyanne. Once you join the network, ganun talaga yung feeling. How about for you, Jal?
Um, yeah, I think I think it's MinYLP is yung isa nga sa mga programs na I would say very diverse yung environment, and I've never been into a program nga na ganun yung setup. And I think um yung highlight sa akin would be knowing the narratives of my fellow
Mm.
young leaders, especially those who are coming from groups that I'm not familiar with. In Marawi City, we do not have indigenous people in our community, IP community. We have in the municipality of Wao, but it's like 3 hours away from us. So never ako na-immerse into indigenous people. But meeting Diane, meeting Ling, meeting Edward, and
Mm.
other indigenous people really humbles me, and then makes me realize na despite our diversity, it was never a hindrance for us to pursue a common goal. Na it was never yung differences namin. Sometimes we disagree to each other because we all have that we all have that biases siguro, or siguro we all have that different experiences to which hindi nagtutugma yung mga pag-iisip natin. But at the end of the day, nagkakaroon tayo ng mutual understanding, nangingibabaw yung pagmamahal natin sa isa't isa, because first of all, we're all Mindanaoans and we share the same passion for Mindanao and the same vision for Mindanao. So yun yung parang sa atin, nagbabind sa atin together despite yung kakaiba natin. And
What
it's
a
so
great note.
magical.
It is. It is magical with an M. For MinYLP, totoo. We may come from diverse backgrounds, but we all share the roots of Mindanao. So, nafe-feel ko na yung excitement from yung mga viewers natin. Sabi nga ni Abs, OMG, excited to apply with a cute emoji. So, Dayan and Jal, kung ako isang young leader from Mindanao at gusto ko na talaga mag-apply, how can I do it?
Sorry.
How can someone interested to apply for MinYLP submit their application?
Okay. Was that question thrown to me? Did you call me or anyone?
Anyone naman. Unless you
Okay.
want na, Jal.
Sige, ako
Kasi
na lang mauna
nandiyan na.
kasi nauna din si Diane kanina. Well, disclaimer lang ha. Disclaimer lang na parang during my time, um, yeah, I will just share kung ano yung process during my time, and I'm not sure with the application process right now. So, the well, on my part, nalaman ko yung Mindanao Young Leaders Program from Abubakar Usman. He is now working in our provincial government, and he was really convincing me to apply. And also, I saw it in the online promotion. So there will be like a paper screening. You'll submit a application form and also some requirements. You'll fill out essays, which is, I think, one of the most
Mm.
important aspects of the application. Um, and it's pretty much accessible online when they post the call for application. No, you have to comply all the requirements, and then after that, you will receive an email saying that you were shortlisted. So after that, you will undergo interview. And then if you pass the
Mm.
interview, you will be part of the program. And pretty much, I think some of the eligibilities were covered by Kun and Joe
Mm.
a while ago. But on my experience, I would just like to give a tip. I did my application like the moment it was opened, and then I finished the essay. I think a week after, and then I try to ano nga pinapa-proofread ko siya sa mga kakilala ko, and then these are actually coming from diverse background. Mayroon sa education, entertainment, and then it's really good to get feedbacks from yun nga different people, and then you get to consolidate, um and then I made it. It was really effective to, yeah, because we don't have the monopoly of ideas, and it's really important to it's
Mm.
always good to receive diverse ideas from other people. So yun yung ginawa ko, and it has always been my strategy every time I join a program. So that's it for me.
That's a really good tip. You cannot cram the essay. I cannot emphasize enough sa viewers. Pero baka Dayan, may baka rin bang mga tips for
Oh,
our MinYLP aspirants?
okay. For me naman, ito rin, in-invite lang din ako from the NCIP to join the MinYLP. Like, sending the link, and then binasa ko ano yung MinYLP. Of course, no, hindi naman tayo agad mag apply sa isang bagay kung hindi natin alam kung ano yung background. So ayun, binasa ko muna kung ano yung MinYLP nga program. And then, parang natutugma yung gusto kong gawin sa community namin. At the same time, yung criteria na binigay doon, parang sumuwak naman ako. So, nag-try ako to apply, no? Ay, by the way, pupunta pala sila sa Union Aid na website. Doon may
Mm.
link. Click lang yung link ng application to apply. And then doon, may lalabas na like, yung personal information mo. And then, may mga essay nga, sabi ni Jal na sasagutin. So, iba din sa akin, kung si Jal is parang ano pa siya nag-prepare before niya sinubmit. Sa akin kasi parang 1 week na lang or parang 1 day na lang ata for the deadline. Parang ganun yun sa akin nangyari. So, kasi nga nagmamadali, and then I'm here in our community, so mahina ang signal. I can only use my cell phone to apply. So what I did is to write really what is happening in our community.
Mm.
Yung totoo talaga yung binigay, sinulat ko doon. So parang it doesn't matter my grammar as long as I know what I put in my essay. No, pero kailangan naman talaga na mabasa at kanang masabtan jud pud ang imong gipasa pud ba na essay.
Mm.
So kana jud siya ang importante jud. And then sayang sabi ko from the heart yung parang sinusulat ko, parang tinatype ko sa cellphone ko na ganito, this is what is happening to our community. There are project implementing in our community. However, that project is na parang ganon, na parang hindi tugma sa amin, sa ganon. Parang sinasabi ko yung
Mm.
may suloobin ko talaga, no? Kasi nga, we are in the IP community, alam natin yung ano yung problema ng ating community, and then isa din ako na talagang very active and doing action project also in our community. Talagang whatever my experience, binigay ko na doon lahat. And then, nag-pray na sana matanggap ako sa MinYLP. Kasi nga, international, hindi mo alam kung matatanggap ka. And knowing that na ganoon yung programa, so for sure marami yung mag apply, and then
Mm.
marami din yung qualified talaga. to apply for that program. Then, talagang ano na lang, sipag at dasal na lang. Sana mo mapili.
And you made it. You made it,
Yes.
Dyanne. Kaya nag-work. Nag-work yung sipag at dasal mo. Pero tama, no? And I hope this answers your question, Abs, kung ano yung tips para maganda yung essay. So be clear, be grounded with your community, be genuine right from the heart. And sabi ni Jal, most importantly, please prepare. do not, do not cram your essay para the more chances of winning because this is quite a competitive program. And speaking of questions, meron tayong mga questions dito na I'd love Dyanne and Jal to answer. So ibabato ko lang, feel free kahit sino sa inyo gustong sumagot. So i-combine ko yung dalawang question. May bayad po ba o registration fee ang MinYLP?
Walang bayad. Kahit zero or centavo pa yung ilabas mo, walang kang ibabayad for the MinYLP application.
Yeah. Yes, it's fully funded. And yun nga, it's again, I'm always highlighting this kasi I never been into a program na I was so supported. So even during our time, we had an online classes kasi nga it was pandemic, na delay yung ano travel namin. But I got really the support that I need from the housing to the internet expenses, monthly or
Mm.
weekly allowance. It's really fully funded. The program will make sure na you have the resources ay hindi magiging hadlang yung access mo to the resources for your learning journey. So it's fully funded. Everything.
Yes. I think that's, sabi nga, yung word nga na sinabi Jal kanina, magical. I think that's one of the things that makes Minoy LP magical. Aside from wala kayong babayaran, you'll also get a reasonable stipend. And equitable siya kasi i-adjust niya yung resources na kailangan mo to make sure that you can really participate in the program. May gusto lang ako dalawang i-highlight na comment from the comment section about more tips from essay from Same Teng from MinYLP 2023 and our alumna na may internet equity pero okay lang, sobrang supportive pa rin at nag-answer ng question, which is to be really well versed with your development challenge and community. And again, just be genuine. All right,
Mm.
so more question. Ito, eligibility again. Posible pa din ba maka-join if you are a young parent?
Yeah.
Meron
I'm
ba kayong
thinking,
kasama na young
Yes.
parent?
Ah, actually, pwede ka pong sumali kahit may anak ka na po or ano. Kasi, for example, one of my batch sa MinYLP batch 2022, like, isa sa batch namin may anak siya. So, hindi po hadlang ang pag-apply sa MinYLP. Very open po ang MinYLP. Kaya po, iba po talaga ang MinYLP. Kung alam nyo lang, very open, very culture sensitive, open when it comes to diversity nga, laging sinasabi. So, no need to worry.
Ab-
naglag ako kanina kasi iniisip ko sa batch namin, sino ba yung anak sa amin? Ako.
Fur babies,
So,
fur babies.
Oo.
Baka.
But yeah, and we actually have ones also in our batch. So yes, hindi siya actually like a barrier, hindi siya
Mm.
barrier. Uh,
Absolutely. So don't feel like if in other spaces you need discriminate ka if you have a child on your gender identity or other identities a bit more or even sabi nga ni Vince you're a person living with disability, please we encourage you to apply because you'll also meet other people who share the same similar identities in the network. So your next questions, I love this question from M Joke MP. What did you find most surprising about Aotearoa, New Zealand during your program?
go Dayan. Si Dayan kasi ano.
Bakit? May marami akong surprises.
Kilig.
Parang laglagan ito ba? Pa, Ano, ano ulit yung tanong na nakalimutan? Surprises sa New
Yeah,
Zealand.
surprising or siguro most memorable experience, especially when it comes when engaging with Maori people, cultural experience, or New Zealand
Yes,
as a
kasi
whole.
nga pag sinabi mong surprises sa New Zealand, ang dami kasi. And then, hindi lang sa loob ng classroom, meron din kami experience din sa Maori community, yung mga field trip namin. And then, of course, meron din kaming personal time to go out din. So, kung sasabihin mong surprising, ang dami ko talagang masasabi. Pero, when it comes sa MinYLP and then, especially IP ako, ang pinaka-surprising na nakita ko sa IP community doon sa New Zealand at dito din sa atin sa Mindanao is doon sa New Zealand, ang IP, they are very ginarespetuan jud sila dito. Then,
Mm.
um, una-una, paglapag mo pa lang sa New Zealand, makikita mo na talaga yung culture, the presence of the IP community. So, parang very welcome talaga ang IP. And then, very heartwarming din, no? Kasi iba kasi yung yung laging naiisip natin pag pumupunta tayo sa ibang lugar, parang ganito, kailangan natin i-respect, kailangan natin malaman yung mga bawal, ganito, ganyan. But, pagpunta mo doon, especially sa Orongomay, Maray, ay doon I feel so home, I feel so comfortable sa peoples around the IP. Very surprising nga kasi akala ko una na
Mm.
very stricto sila when it comes sa pictures, when it comes sa yun na madaldal tayo minsan pag we are in one 'di ba area. So akala ko na very strict sila. Pero, pagdating mo doon, sila pa yung unang mag-open na, no,
Very
you
open.
don't have to be shy. You feel, uh, you can be who you are. Don't. You can speak I can really appreciate them and I am very
Mm.
happy also na living with them and then I experience talking with them and then I have similarities with the IP community also when it comes we have the
Mm.
patterns, then the colors, then um, I think the way how we prepare the food and then ano lang, I am very happy lang and then
Mm.
kahit kasi kahit first time mo nga doon, yung unang bagay, masu-surprise ka talaga. Kasi nga, hindi mo talaga maano yung ma-expect. No, iba talaga yung pag nandoon ka na. So, ayun lang siguro,
Mm.
prepared, hindi naman kailangan na you always be prepared na pumunta ka doon. Siguro, lagi na lang be who you are, kung saan ka pupunta, and then be happy because nandiyan din yung mga kasama mo sa MinYLP, and then
Mm.
they will really support you, and well, yeah, sa akin pa nang daming nangyari. Ganon.
So surprising, pero parang may shared ka rin na similarities with sa Maori people when it came sa culture. Thinking Diane, I think ang gandang closing note rin nun, from Diana. How about you, Jal? And siguro i-package na rin natin yung answer mo about your experience with any parting words for our viewers.
Okay. Sige, yeah. I think New Zealand is a small country, but um, I'm really surprised how progressive the country is. Ang program, it's about sustainable development. No, it's a course on sustainable development, and I would say that it's one of the best countries to learn sustainable development because you can see it being applied in the country. We talk about in the program. We talk about environmental protection, um, human rights, gender equality, and social inclusions. And then the program is really structured na um, matutunan namin yun inside the classroom,
Mm.
theories, but not just theories, but also in application, because we have a lot of field visits almost every end of the week. And one situation or parang experience that I would cite is when I visited the parang DSWD nila doon sa New Zealand. Actually, um they are really more focused on assisting, kasi nasa social entrepreneurship ako, so I would cite that as an example. They would really
Mm.
more focus on providing parang um providing assistance doon sa well-being ng social entrepreneur rather than economic. Na-mention ko na to kanina, but I want to highlight this kasi nga, um, 'di ba kasi dito we apply for funding to boost your business. But magsisimula sila on honing talaga yung isang
Mm.
tao. Mayroon ba siyang childhood trauma, and they will heal that first before you can undergo their, social entrepreneurship program. Napaka-importante nun,
Mm.
yung ma-make sure na you're effective as a person before you can actually do something for the community. And another thing is that, which is really, really, really striking for me na, when there is they call immigrants as former immigrants, because when
Mm.
you go to their country, you are already, part of their community, and they want, situate you in relocation sites, which is pretty much different in the Philippines, because IDPs or displaced people are situated in a relocation site. Sila doon, they will actually find a home for you, and then locate you in that community, because when you go there in New Zealand, you'll be part of their community. And I think it speaks a lot, uh, what kind of nation they are. They're very welcoming and very forward thinkers. So that's one of the most surprising aspect of my experience. And beyond that, New Zealand is a must visit
Uh,
place. The people
uh,
and the country itself is so magical.
Absolutely. It really is a magical experience. Ika nga, Jel, and aside from yung social and economic well-being, meron yung personal well-being na na-learn niya from the program, and also what it means to be inclusive from the lens of New Zealand. So, I want to, before I share, I know at the very start of this Instagram live, sinabi ko, meron akong exciting announcement, and papalapit na tayo sa exciting na part. Pero bago sabihin, gusto ko sabihin tong shinare ni Norna as a Bangsamoro woman, alumad and a Mindanaoan. As my pinnacle identity, I feel the need to be a part of this program. And we really hope you can kasi, and I hope siguro Jal and Dyanne, tulungan niyo naman ako mag-drum roll because
Yes, 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 yes,
this,
yes.
the, paano ba ito? Nakalimutan ko bigla paano i-share yung, hold on malapit na guys. Pero apparently, I think kapag may other persons sa live, hindi pala ako makashare ng photos. But since part ng MinYLP and being Mindanaoans, we are a resilient and a resourceful people. So, i-share screen ko na lang siya from my camera. Hold on one moment. The announcement is, sana mag-load. Ayan. Applications for MinYLP 2025 will open on Wednesday, the 13th of November 2024 and will be open until
Yay!
January. So
Ay,
apply and become, para maging friends yun, and become a part space kagaya ni Ariana, ni Jal, ni Dyanne. Ako si Josa, si Kun, may nagtanong kanina paano makasama si Kun. Dare to apply because no matter your background, you're welcome in our growing panel. So thank you
sana.
everyone. If you have question, please just click the link on our Instagram bio. Subscribe to our mailing list to make sure you're the first one to know. Sabi nga ni Jal, pag open pa lang ng program, Apply na. And then, sabi nga ni Dyanne, i-pair nyo ng sipag at dasal. Thank you, everyone! Maraming salamat for
Thank you.
joining our
Yes, thank
live.
you so much, Joe, and everyone
Thank you.
for
Thank you so
staying.
much.
Thanks for
Salamat po. Ingat kayong lahat.
staying.
Yes,
Ingat
bye-bye.
Daghang
din.
salamat, Amping, and good luck.
Ah,
Bye! Happy
Bye.
bye-bye.
Halloween! Bye.
Happy IT month,
Ah,
everyone.
happy
Happy IP
IT month.
month! Yes, tama. Mainstream. Thank you, everyone. Good luck.
Love you all.
Bye-bye. Love
Miss
you.
you.
Bye.
Bye!